welcome to my channel. My name is Frances. I make lifestyle cleaning and mommy videos here on YouTube if you're new, and if you are already subscribed, thank you for coming here and watching another video. Today I'm gonna be talking about a very popular product, and it's this floor pops. They are peel and stick vinyl floor tiles. So if you are a subscriber or you've watched my previous videos before, you would have known that I recently purchased this home with my husband, and it's in need of some upgrades. The first floor of the entire house is carpeted except for the entrance or the foyer and the bathroom and the kitchen, the powder room and the kitchen, and the rest of the house is carpeted. So when we moved in, we knew that we eventually will replace the flooring of the house. We want to have hardwood floors throughout the first floor, just because we have kids and we eventually want a pet, and it just doesn't work for our family to have the first floor carpeted. So obviously replacing the flooring on an entire first floor, it's a very big project, and it's not right now on the plans. So I decided to purchase the floor pops because they were pretty inexpensive and they could give that powder room, which right now has rolled linoleum, like a spruce up, and it would look a little bit more modern and more of our style. So I went on Amazon and I purchased them. I think they were like 15 something for a pack, and each pack had 10 tiles. And so our bathroom is 25 square feet, so I purchased 3 of these packages or packs. So from the instructions, they say that the tools that you need is a utility knife, a tile roller, a carpenter square, a chalk line, and some tape measure. I had all of those tools at home, so I was very excited to try this and to install it in our house. So the first thing that I noticed when I started laying the tiles was that the tiles were not aligning. I unfortunately picked up a very busy like pattern. So because it's very busy, you need to kind of align it with the other tiles. Like if you purchase a pattern that it's like let's say like a marble, it won't matter as much as a repetitive pattern. So this is the tile that I got, and as you can see, you have to kind of align the tiles at the edge here and in the corners. So the very first issue that I encountered was that when I would lay one tile next to the other, these little corners wouldn't really align. And what I mean was, they might align with each other, but then the edge of the other tile would stick up a little bit in order for it to really align. And I'm talking like teeny tiny, not like a huge like portion of the tile sticking out, just tiny enough so that it wasn't like a straight line across. So that was the very first issue I encountered, and I think it's because these tiles are printed and then cut, and I don't think that the cutting machine is cutting them like where it's supposed to. It's cutting them a little bit off, and so when I get another tile, it won't align. And I'm gonna try to show you, but I will also insert a clip of me trying to install these tiles so that you can tell what I'm talking about. Let's see, this is a good example, and I'll just show you. So these would these would come together, right? And from far they look really nice, but if you go in close, I don't know if you can tell that this tile and this one, you see how it's sticking out? So that's gonna be an issue when you lay the next tiles. And then the same in here, there's gonna be a little tiny, very small gap. So I don't know if you can tell, but I'm gonna zoom you right in. This here, this, I know it's so small, but I don't like it. I really don't. You can see through the joint. They were not printed the same, so it's kind of hard to match them. And I've had that issue every single time. Like, look at this one. It looks all mangled, and there's like a clear gap in there from all the tiles. And this is like with me trimming and trying to make it work for a while. So I'm encountering that issue on every single joint. So I'm not liking this. For someone that is not like me, I am, just a little bit of backstory, I have a little bit of OCD. And so things that don't have symmetry really bother me. I don't know if you've seen those memes where there's things that are not like symmetrical and people are like freaking out. That's me. So I really don't like things to not match, things to not be symmetrical. So when I started laying out these tiles, I started noticing that there were little gaps. The corners weren't really like tying together, and so I would see the linoleum on the bottom, and I would see these little like gaps, or like the little hexagons that were not really like aligning. And that for me is a no-go. It's a deal breaker, because I know myself and I know that it will drive me crazy. So if you are like me, I don't think that this product will work for you, just because it will drive you nuts to see that they're not aligning. Now, if you pick a less busy pattern, I know that they have like a marble like tile, that probably won't be an issue, because you really don't have to like match the end of one tile to the beginning of the other. But if you're picking like very busy patterns, that it's like flowers, or this like little diamonds of tiny hexagon tiles, it's probably not gonna align properly, and it's a very small detail, but you will see it. Now, if you don't mind that, I think you would love these, because they're not that hard to install. But other than that, if you're like me, I don't think it's gonna work. Another thing that I want to mention is that they say you can cut these with a utility knife. If you're gonna do that, first, don't try it on the front, because this is a very like slippery, like shiny surface, and so your utility knife is gonna be like slipping away. And the other thing is that if you're gonna cut it from the back, like, I don't think that a utility knife will work. Maybe you have to keep the tile like still in order to use the utility knife. For me, it was like kind of shifting, so you either need a second person to help you, or find a way to maybe hold the tile so that you can cut it. When I was cutting it, what worked for me were scissors, like big heavy scissors. That was a lot easier for me to cut into the tile, especially around like the toilet and your vanity or your sink, like pedestal sink. That would work, the scissors. Now so yeah, that's my review of this product. I don't think for me they worked. I really wanted it to work, but they just really didn't. I know that I've seen many videos where the floors look beautiful, but they were always shot from afar. Now if you get close, you're gonna see all these little imperfections. So if you're like me, I would stay away, and I would just save your money for when you can actually either use tile or hardwood, like real tile or hardwood instead of this product, because you're gonna get frustrated and it's just not gonna work. I ended up ripping the entire floor, and it took me to lay almost half of the floor like 5 hours because I was struggling with the patterns to like align. So yeah, that's my review of the floor pops. So I hope you liked it. I hope you liked my video, and I would love for you to subscribe to my channel and hit that bell button so that you get notified when I upload a new video. And until the next video, thank you for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye.